Leading our stories today on the religious reports. Town Hall meeting on COVID-19 concerns. The Association of Major Religious Superiors in the Philippines, in cooperation with the Department of Health, National Immunization Technical Advisory Group, or NITAG, called for a town hall meeting on Monday, September 27, addressing the urgent concerns on vaccination challenges, pandemic and surge preparedness, ethical issues, and proper external communication of the consecrated women and men in the Philippines. The COVID Advisory and Technical Experts Group is composed of Dr. Shelly De La Vega, a geriatrician and clinical epidemiologist and director of the Institute of Aging of the National Institutes of Health of UP Manila, Dr. Beverly Ho, a public health specialist and director of the DOH Health Promotion Bureau, Dr. Annalisa Ong Lim, past president of the Infectious Diseases Society of the Philippines, Dr. Eddie Dorotan, a COVID Action Network convener and a former mayor, and Dr. Nina Castillo Carandang, a sociologist and member of the WHO Social Science Working Group on COVID-19. During the meeting, which was attended by more than 300 participants, the DOH NITAG members directly responded and intervened to the questions and misinformation thrown out by the various consecrated persons from all over the Philippines, from the effectivity of face shields, the realness of COVID case reports, the question about ivermectin, and other so-called preventive medicines, down to the efficacy of vaccines and many more. The medical team recommended for another session, mentioning the importance of educating the faith communities, especially the consecrated persons who play an important role in shepherding the Filipino people towards protection from the virus using their influence and credibility. And now here's our reports from the Holy See and the Universal Church. The Holy Father announces 2022 theme for World Communications Day. Pope Francis has chosen the single word "listen" as a theme for the 2022 World Day of Communications based on the words of the Gospel of St. Luke, "Take care then how you listen," which have been a favorite theme in the teachings of Pope Francis. Announcing the theme on Wednesday, September 29, the Feast of the Archangels, the Vatican said that the pandemic has struck and wounded everyone, and everyone needs to be heard and comforted. Listening is also fundamental for good information. In the search for truth, Catholic communicators must learn how to listen, above all, in order to grow professionally. The statement also said that every dialogue, every relationship begins with listening. At this time, the whole church is invited to listen, to learn to be a synodal church. The World Communications Day is celebrated on Ascension Sunday every year since 1967. The message of the Pope sets the agenda for reflections and a variety of activities across the world throughout the year. The 2022 World Communications Day will be the 56th and the 9th during the pontificate of Pope Francis.
From the Universal Church, we move to the reports from the local church. Church and civic groups launches Halalang Marangal 2022. More than 20 church and civic groups launched Halalang Marangal 2022, a coalition that are committed to ensure a clean, accurate, responsible, and transparent and righteous election in 2022. Through campaigns for voters, registration and education, and poll monitoring. The coalition is composed of Caritas Philippines, the Bishops' Commissions on Indigenous Peoples, and Commission on Youth. We, the Association of Major Religious Superiors in the Philippines, the Sangguniang Laiko ng Pilipinas, the Catholic Educational Association of the Philippines, or SEA, the Brotherhood of Christian Businessmen and Professionals, Network for Justice and Compassion, people empowerment via transformative electoral reforms, Philippine Miserior Partnership, Simbahang Lingkod ng Bayan, Bawat Isa Mahalaga, The Faith, Initiative, Radio Veritas 846, and more. NASA and Caritas Philippines head and Kidapawan Bishop Jose Colin Bagaforo encouraged the faithful to join the movement to achieve its cause. The National Caritas is also hoping that the coming together of various groups will be for the country's sake and to protect the sacredness of our votes, that we elect leaders whom we can rely on for real peace, justice, and for life in this country, according to Father Antonio Labiao, its Executive Secretary. Maging banal at banayani ng bayan, maging #banayani para sa isang halalang marangal. That's it for our dose of stories from consecrated life, the church, and the world. Catch our next episode for more of
The Religious Reports.